What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my three plays, one at guard, one at forward, and one at center for the 7-game NBA slate we have ahead of us. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. Of course, keep your eyes peeled. There's news coming in all the time in the NBA streets, so things are bound to change here and there, but I think these three plays should stand. That's just kind of a dangerous thing to say, but I'm telling you right now, I've got different pricing tiers for them. We'll talk through this slate a little bit, but looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to, if you're a new Yahoo user, getting that one free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum by depositing $10 or more, playing in any of the paid contests, and taking advantage of a $129 free offer here from Awesemo. So check out that, and now let's get to the picks. For my guard play, and there is a ton of value on this slate. So many $10 plays. It's going to be ridiculous. We're really going to be starsing and scrubsing this one up quite a bit. But with all these $10 plays, we got to find a few of them we really like. And the lowest rostered one, I think, that really stands out for me is Ben McLemore of the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, going back to his Kansas days, he's been a scorer. He's been a volume scorer here. But really comes down to him getting inserted into the starting lineup here in the absence of CJ McCollum, Damian Lillard, and now, yesterday, Norman Powell got scratched right before lock. And then, the game happened later in that evening, and he ended up being the major beneficiary in terms of minutes, played 25 minutes in that starting rotation. He's not ever going to offer much in the way of peripheral stats, only 2 assists and 2 rebounds, but 13 points, 19.5 Yahoo points. Doesn't really stand out a crazy amount, but here's the thing. He was in foul trouble pretty much that entire game. I'm thinking because of this, he might come in really, really low rostered compared to the Josh Primos, the Bryn Forbes, a lot of the San Antonio value that we have that exists on this slate, and more value that I'm sure is going to be coming. So yes, he's a volume scorer, but at around 1.2 projected rostership here at the moment, he sticks out as a must play in tournaments at $10 for me. For my second play, my play here at forward, now we got to pay up for some nice things on Yahoo, and that's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo, $56. Once again, we have immediately tons of these $10 plays, so we got to find some of the best places to put our money to work, and that's going to always be Giannis Antetokounmpo, over a 1.75 Yahoo points per minute player here over the course of the last 2 seasons. That's a ridiculous rate that is just too hard to pass up. And with the absence of Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday, we see the assist rate climb a little bit. We're going to see him do everything here for this team. And Charlotte, a 236 total. I want exposure to this game environment. And some of these plays, whether it's LaMelo Ball, whether it's Miles Bridges, these other guys, they are really expensive to be paying up for here on Yahoo. But Giannis, the cream of the crop, the best spend up for me here on this slate. Plus, at the power forward position, he just makes, he kind of has a dead position. There's really nobody else that's projected for anywhere close to his rostership here. It's going to be Tobias Harris, right around the same number at $29. Evan Mobley, Julius Randle, $35 is probably a stud that you could play alongside of him. But Giannis Antetokounmpo, clear-cut best fantasy point per minute performer at 1.7 fantasy points per minute on the season. Sign me up for Giannis. And for my center play, let's get this out of the way. Hassan Whiteside and Jusuf Nurkic are my 2 favorite center plays, bar none, but they're going to be the most rostered plays. I'm looking at getting some exposure to Jakob Poeltl of the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Poeltl, he's $22 here, kind of lands in between the Hassan Whiteside and Jusuf Nurkic plays, so you're going to get a little bit of a different roster construction going his direction, and you can play 2 centers. I'm going to be playing 2 centers in a lot of my lineups, but we see in the absence of Derek White, a lot of his rates go down slightly here. He's under a fantasy point per minute player, but he's been playing 35 and 36 minutes in 2 of his last 3 games. If this game against the Knicks stays competitive, and it's only a 6-point spread, so it should be pretty close, I'm seeing Jakob Poeltl playing a lot more minutes than we've normally seen and found accustomed to him. So I'm looking at this as a great spot to be invested in a low-rostered Jakob Poeltl. With all the other Spurs, people don't like to play 2, 3, 4 players from the same team, but I have no problem just having a ton of Spurs, specifically those $10 players in the Primos, the Bryn Forbeses, even paying up for DeJounte Murray. But at center, because of how concentrated rostership should be between Nurkic and between Whiteside, get a little bit different. Try rostering a little Jakob Poeltl. I think the upside is definitely there. And those are my 3 plays here for NBA on Yahoo today. We've got Ben McLemore at $10. We've got forward Giannis Antetokounmpo at $56, and our center, Jakob Poeltl getting a little bit different from the concentrated ownership we have. Let me know in the comment section below if news breaks, if there's anything that you think you would want to add to this grouping. But those are 3 plays that I think can really get your lineups off to a nice start in tournaments. And don't forget, if you haven't had a chance to sign up at Yahoo, get that free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum by depositing $10 or more, playing in any of these beautiful paid contests, lowest rake across the entire DFS industry, and getting that free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck in the NBA streets today.